Intro to Tech. I wanted to go through the instructions for the real estate flyer project that is being assigned today. Okay, already today you should have watched that short video talking about what professionals would consider good quality flyer for real estate. Also, you've brainstormed with some classmates and found some professional samples to put into the collaboration space of our class notebook. Now let's look at actually the work you're going to do. So today in Teams, I posted the assignment. We've already gone through numbers 1, 2, and 3. And here comes number 4. The instructions are all laid out in Teams here on this PDF document. Okay, so here's what you're going to do today. Setting the scene. You're a successful real estate agent who's selling a highly sought after property. The objective is to create an original, one-page, front-only, blank page portrait orientation Microsoft Word flyer to advertise the house for sale. Wow, that was a lot of information. Let's break this down. Original. Yeah, you guys have samples. You have inspiration. Feel free to to kind of copy a layout. That's actually smart. Okay, look at those professional examples in your class notebook group sample collection and even the collections of the other groups. That's a great resource for you to go and see what I think that your final product should look like. Okay, so original, yes, meaning you're starting it from scratch, but you can use the inspiration of the samples. One page. This should all fit on one page, the front side only. You're beginning with a blank document. Okay, no templates are allowed to be used. You need to start with a Microsoft Word blank page. Also, I want this to be in the portrait orientation, meaning it looks like this sheet that you're seeing right here on the screen, where the page is up and down vertically. And again, you're advertising your house. So here's a little bit more information. You can choose your property. It could be a regular family home, a fancy condo, a log cabin, or even just be creative and sell the Batcave or SpongeBob's Pineapple, a mansion on Mars, the White House, as long as you have details and good quality photos that you can create a professional looking publication. Okay, while you are planning here and working, keep these things in mind. Always, who is your intended audience and buyer? This connects to our essential question about, always keeping that audience in mind. Okay, if you are selling a fancy condo, make sure that the style and aesthetics of your flyer matches that kind of style, okay, that kind of person. If you're selling the log cabin, make sure that the look of your flyer maybe is a little bit more rustic and the images that you include would be something that targets that audience, gets them interested. Second, are you using elements to create a designer quality publication? Using shapes, cropped images, text boxes without the default white background and border. Okay, use all those elements that we've learned about to create something that looks like it's coming out of the office of a marketing professional. And finally, are you using the most advanced tools and features of Word? We went through all those modules for a reason. It was leading up to this project, okay? Now it's time to apply all those skills that you practiced and create something fantastic. So here are just 5 kind of requirements, things that you must have on your flyer. Okay, you must have at least 6 high-quality formatted images of the property. High quality means that when they're posted onto a Word document, they're not pixelated, they're not skewed, okay, they are good quality photos. Formatted, meaning that you must include some kind of artistic effect, crop, corrections, and or quick styles and borders. Use the skills that we practiced in our image formatting and picture wrapping modules. That's the point. Second, create an original real estate company logo. You can either be the broker who owns this real estate company and have your own name as part of the logo, or you can just make it like a Century 21 or Remax, but you need to create from scratch your own original company logo using shapes and text. You need to include a custom bulleted list of the property features. Okay, this is going back to the lists module where you had to change your bullet points to be the green stars. I think you remember that one. I want you to practice that skill on this flyer as well. Okay, property features would just be a list of things like you'll say 4 bedrooms, in-ground pool, 3-car garage. It's kind of just a short, quick access list of different things that your property has. Aside from just that quick list, you also need to somewhere incorporate a 4-sentence minimum property description. Okay, this is complete sentences. Go back to realtor.com and zillow.com and see how real estate agents and brokers are actually describing properties. You want very vivid language, lots of adjectives that would make your potential buyer interested in the property. On this part, spelling and grammar do count. Lastly, advertise the listing price somewhere highlighted on your flyer. The price of the property is something that your buyer wants to know. Okay, I could talk more about that tomorrow too because there's more to say on that end. Okay, this sheet here in Teams will give you just kind of that overall look and a checklist of things you need to include. In Teams, I've also included a rubric. This project is worth 60 points, and I've broken it up into different categories here. It's not loading properly. There we go. So you could see how you'll be graded and what the qualifications are for each of these point levels. Okay, so your images will be graded. The text you include will be part of it. The bullet points. Your audience appeal, meaning is the property you're selling really connecting and reaching out to that type of potential buyer. You need to include that original logo that you create. And then just the overall appeal and grammar and spelling. This is kind of your easy place to get points. Does your project look like a professional publication? Okay, so please refer back to this rubric as you're going through creating your project. So what you'll do today is open up a blank document in Word and instantly go in and save as your last name, Flyer 21, and then start accessing those images you saved on Friday and get to work on creating something fantastic. I know you guys have a lot of great ideas. You've learned so much in Word so far, and now I want to see you put all of that into practice. Show me what you got. Get that designer-like mind going, that creativity, and you'll do a great job. Make sure that you send me an email or shoot me a DM in Teams anytime you have questions. I want to be with you along the way here so that you're not in the end scrambling to come up with a final product. All right, guys, good luck.